Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to this new video. Before starting the video, let me tell you that this is the part of the complete playlist in which I taught you how to draw and sketch realistic portraits. So let's start with it. Today we are going to make this background or this piece of cloth which is in the image using the charcoal pencil. So let's start shading this part and adding first layer using this charcoal pencil. I am using soft charcoal pencil of Camelin, but before that let me remind you that keep a paper below your hand so that you don't smudge the drawing or the shaded area. So let's start by adding the first layer. Observe your reference image properly and shade the dark areas first. Make sure that you have the reference image with you so that you can observe it and shade accordingly. So once you are done with the shading or adding the first layer, be ready with your blending tools. I am using this paintbrush, which is a synthetic paintbrush. You can buy it from any stationery shop or from Amazon as well. It is used to blend this shaded charcoal area. Move your paintbrush in the direction in which you shaded the drawing so that you can blend it. With that, keep observing your reference image as well and add another layers of charcoal if you think it is required. Like in the dark areas, I am adding the second layer of charcoal as well to make it look darker. And then we are going to use this Apsara's pencil eraser. You can buy this for just 20 rupees from any stationery shop. It is used to add the highlights in the drawing, and then we are going to observe the reference image and add the highlights wherever required. So let's use it. To blend whichever area is shaded or highlighted, because that should not look different from the another thing. It should look like a texture of the cloth only. So make sure that you blend it properly after applying another layer or after adding highlight. So we are almost done with this cloth part. Now we are going to move towards the face or the skin texture. First of all, I am using a 2B pencil to add this skin texture. Just add this first layer by observing your reference image, or shade the dark areas first and then blend it. So after adding the first layer, now I am using this blenders to blend this area. You can also use cotton or paintbrush if you don't have them. And after doing this first layer, now let's move on the second layer. For that, I am going to use this 10B pencil to shade the dark areas first. So first I am shading this dark area of nose because I think that's the darkest part, and for that I am using this darkest pencil, that is 10B. In this pack it is darkest, otherwise you can buy even darker pencil, but yeah, for this nose I am using a 10B pencil. You can use the same. It is very important to add this little pores of skin to make the skin look realistic. We are adding this white spots using our pencil eraser to make the skin look more realistic. to make this skin look like the skin, because our skin is not just a plain shaded area. It has pores, scars, and a lot more. So we have to add all that to make it look realistic. After adding the pores, blend them. I cannot insist more. I always tell you to blend whatever you make to make it look realistic, and to make it look a plain texture of the skin or anything. And now I am adding the shadows to the face using darker pencil and blending it. You have to repeat the same process no matter what you are shading, especially when you are shading the face. You have to repeat the same process even if you have different drawing or different thing. When you are shading it, you just have to observe the reference image, see where the highlights are, where the shadows are, and shade accordingly. Add the light layer first and then the darker layer slowly after finishing the lighter part, because that's the process that we follow to shade any drawing. If you have any doubts or any problems, you can comment down below in the comment section and ask. I will try to reply everyone. I do reply everyone because right now we don't have much subscribers and much comments as well. So yeah, I solve every doubt. I reply to everyone. So if you have anything to ask, you can comment down below. Follow us, subscribe our channel, support us, help us grow. That's what we ask. So now let's move and shade the lips. Again, I am using the same process, but now I will shade the dark area first of the lip and then the lighter one. But still we will add more layers to it like we used to add to make the dark area darker. So observe your reference image properly and keep shading accordingly. So like I am doing in the drawing, make sure that you take care of the highlights properly especially when you are shading the lips, because this is the part where there are so many highlights and they are so important to take care of to make it look good and realistic. Yes, and as always, don't forget to mix them, to blend them properly, and use your pencil eraser to add the highlights like I am doing. Now again adding the shadow to this lip, to the lower lip. So for that you have to observe your reference image and see where the shadows are and add them using the darker pencil. Don't make all the pores using the eraser only. Make some pores using your graphite pencil or charcoal pencil to add that shadow to the skin pores, because that's how they are. Neck is comparatively darker than the face, so make sure that you shade it accordingly. So with this we are almost done with today's video. Make sure that you subscribe our channel, press the bell icon, share this playlist and support us and help us grow. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Goodbye, take care and don't go without subscribing.